throughout the history of EMI, ministries in the U.S. have been asking us for help. And instead of saying, yeah, EMI can do that work, we would engage volunteers with EMI or people from that state to do that work on behalf of the ministry, saying, we're not going to do that work. That focus is now shifting. We're much more open to what is the work in the U.S. and how can we help ministries in the U.S. do that work.
We train for overseas Indigenous church planting, and here specifically we train in the area of culture and language acquisition and methodology for reaching the lost at a worldview level. It was important to us to find somebody that would be concerned about our ministry values, not just structural needs. We're trying to strike a balance between cost-effective building and quality, and also looking at the ministry realities in which our missionaries are moving into, realizing that housing and structures and all that are going to look quite different than they do here in the West. And so for us, it was important for our ministry values and for EMI to have an understanding of who we are as we look at that, because we want to be ramping towards a different style of life than what is here.
EMI brings great value to U.S.-based ministries, especially those who do engage internationally, because we really do share common values. They really trust us, and they see that they're connecting, that we're connecting with them to understand.
We're serving people that are on the front lines of missions, always trying to put together plans, so their ministry will go forward. But we're working with people oftentimes that were sent out from stateside. And this particular trip, we've had the privilege of working with the sending agency. And we're getting their spiritual heart underneath. We're getting the vision that they have that ends up driving the visions that we see all around the world.
The projects that we have gotten to engage in so far, like the Ethnos360 Training Center in Missouri, are much more in line with the way that EMI has been working. And so we were able to create a team that's multidisciplinary. We're able to do early design, help these ministries walk through the process of visioning. It's great for us to be able to do projects in our backyard, in the place where we are living and working, and then to come alongside the ministries that are here. It makes sense. It helps us really engage in a way that we're asking others to engage in their context, whether that's in India or in Africa. We're asking architects to volunteer in those senses, and we're doing it in our backyard too. And that's like the ministry of EMI around the world. It should be the same in the US.